Cruise news time. Well, Carnival is starting to make the faithful mad. You know you've done something if you've made the faithful mad. They're continuing to have troubles with one of their premier cruise ships. And Celebrity Cruise Line, they announced a policy a couple days ago, and they're putting it on hold. They're stepping back from it a little bit. And look, the 10-year-old Tony is doing cartwheels inside my body right now because there is a cruise opportunity out there where you can go do sports with one of the most prolific sports personalities from the 1970s and the 1980s. And I tell you what, I might almost pay anything to do this cruise. Cruise news. Let's talk about it. Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to Lido, Loca. I'm your host, Tony, here with the latest cruise news updates. Well, it is December the 3rd, 2021. Welcome to the show, everybody. I hope you guys are having a solid week. Let me, real quickly, before we jump into the cruise news, I went out last night. I went to JCPenney's. I got some new cruise shirts. I stopped at the Best Buy just to make sure I had all the gear that I needed. I didn't buy anything. I was a good boy. And I went to another store called Tuesday Morning. It's kind of like an overstock store of home decor. And I saw this sign here called Let's Get Ready to Tumble. I guess this is for your laundry room. I'm pretty sure that if you have this in your laundry room, you've got some issues. What a crazy sign. Okay, would you put this in your laundry room? But anyways, the commentary I wanted to make is, we're right in the throes of holiday shopping season, and all three of those stores were empty. Not a lot of people at JCPenney's, not a lot of people in Best Buy, not a lot of people in Tuesday Morning. I don't know if it's just my town or if it's everywhere. People are buying stuff online, but man, I hope this is not indicative of the holiday season that retailers are having, because this is the month where they make all their money. Have you been out holiday shopping? What's it like out there for you? I don't know. I was a little concerned, but let's talk that cruise life. That cruise life for me really kicks up a notch in less than 24 hours as I will be embarking on the Norwegian Joy. This is my first time going through the embarkation process on Norwegian. They will be testing me at the port, so I don't know how long it's going to take to go through the testing and to get onto the Norwegian Joy, but I will let you know. My embarkation time, 9 a.m., super early, so it's going to be interesting to see what happens, but I'm stoked to spend a week on the Norwegian Joy and share some of that with you. Cruise news, let's talk about Carnival right away. They're having trouble with the Carnival Horizon, trouble with the propulsion system. That cruise ship cannot get up to speed. They canceled some cruises, two of the next cruises, anticipating that they could fix the Carnival Horizon right there in Miami. Well, it's not going to happen. They've got to send it to Palermo, which is in Italy. So it's got to go to Italy to get fixed. That means that cruise ship's going to be out of service for basically the whole month of January. So Carnival, anybody that was on the Carnival Horizon in January 2022, no longer going to be on the Carnival Horizon. For the cruises on December the 19th, December the 26th, and December the 31st, they're replacing the Horizon with the Carnival Sunshine. And then the Carnival Sunshine is going to go to Charleston, South Carolina for a January 13th restart. And so for the January 8th and the January 22nd cruise that the Horizon would have done, those will be done by the Carnival Liberty. And while it's good that Carnival's not straight canceling those cruises, that they're providing replacement cruise ships, some people are not super excited about it because the Carnival Horizon, one of the newest ships in Carnival's fleet, built in 2016, being replaced by some older inventory. The Sunshine was built in the 90s, like 95, late 90s, and then the Liberty built in the early 2000s. And so some people are saying, look, this isn't great fair trade. I don't want to do it. And while I certainly understand people getting upset, I mean, at some point you got to realize you're dealing with a machine here, and machines aren't always going to be working. Sometimes they break down. And so where do you strike that balance between grace and disdain? Disdain, disappointment that I can't go on the cruise that I booked, and grace that, when I booked it, I know that I'm booking on a machine that could break down. I don't know. I think as long as there's a clear exit strategy that says, look, if I don't want to cruise on the Liberty or the Sunshine, I can get my money back, no problem. I think as long as that's in place, it's all good. But yeah, if you were being forced to get on one of those ships, I would be bummed out. Question for you guys: were you impacted? Are you happy to go on one of these other ships, or were you dead set on the Horizon? Leave a comment below. Before we jump into cruise news story number 2, let me ask you this. Have you figured out which sports personality I would be excited to cruise with? You may be saying, Tony, you were born in Indiana. You lived there in the 70s when the Big Red Machine was there, when the Cincinnati Reds were the world champion. We know that you were a catcher in Little League. We know that your favorite baseball player is Johnny Bench. I don't know if you knew that or not. You may be thinking, are you going to be able to play catch with Johnny Bench on a cruise ship? It's not Johnny Bench. I will tell you by the end of the show who it is, but who do you think it is? Who's a 1970s, 1980s sports personality that you would enjoy doing sports with? All right, cruise news story number 2. Celebrity Cruise Lines announced a couple days ago that there would be a policy change in February where all kids that were 5 to 11 years old would have to be vaccinated to cruise on Celebrity Cruise Line, because now there's vaccines available for 5 to 11-year-olds, and so they're extending that requirement for vaccinated passengers down to the 5-year-old level. That's what they said 2 days ago. Well, in an email yesterday, they came out and said, we're putting that policy on hold. We're going to continue to evaluate what's going on in the world, and we're not making that a policy right now. If you're cruising on Celebrity, you have a 5 to 11-year-old, starting on February the 1st, there's no requirement right now for that to be that you have to have them vaccinated. But stay tuned, because it could change again, because it changed quick. There you go. All right, so let me reveal which sports personality you can cruise with in 2022. But first, let me quickly invite you to subscribe. If you like staying up to date with everything that's going on in cruising, please consider subscribing with the notification bell on. That way you don't miss out on any of these episodes. And look, a big thanks, over 200 subscribers yesterday, and I'm a man of my word. Here is the mysterious Harry Larry Loca Lucha in studio. How about that? Thanks for hitting the subscribe button. It really helps out. Please jump on it again today, and maybe we'll get some more appearances by the silent luchador. Here it is, the big reveal. Which sports personality can you cruise with in 2022? When I was growing up in the 70s and the 80s, it was a time before cable TV was pervasive, and there'd be some Sunday and Saturday afternoons where all you could do was turn on the TV and watch golf and watch tennis. Now, in my house, we were a tennis family. We played tennis. My parents played tennis. My brother played tennis. I played tennis. I love tennis. And we would watch a lot of tennis, and there is no more prolific personality in tennis than John McEnroe. And to my surprise, when I was searching for the cruise news, there is a cruise that you can go on and mingle and play tennis with John McEnroe. How crazy is that? This is I'm sure it's super expensive, and hopefully if this cruise line's listening, I would be a great promoter of your cruise. Maybe you can just get me on there to meet Johnny Mac. It is from the Atlas Ocean Voyages. They're doing a cruise down to Antarctica, an 11-day voyage, which departs on February the 22nd. It's my half birthday. It's my wedding anniversary. Atlas Ocean Voyages. Do you feel the synergy here? Give me a call. This will be the first of a series of themed cruises run by Legends Aboard. I guess Legends Aboard. You want me aboard. Where guests can mingle with professional athletes. What's cool is that John McEnroe's got a brother that he plays doubles with, John and Patrick McEnroe. And so they're going to do an exhibition match, I guess in Antarctica, where they're going to go head-to-head with each other. But I think at the same time, you're going to be able to actually maybe hit some balls with John McEnroe. It's going to be pretty cool. They're also going to do a tennis-themed cruise in Mongolia next year. They haven't announced the players yet. This is cool. Like I'm fanboying so hard. I would go cruise just to meet John McEnroe. What an interesting character in sports. Boom, that's your cruise news. What an interesting thing. Let's leave that as the question. Which professional athlete would you like to do sports with on a cruise ship? Leave a comment below. Thank you so much for checking out the show today. Please show your support by hitting the like button, or Johnny Mac's gonna break your serve in a crucial game in the final set on a call that was missed by the chair umpire.
You can't be serious, man. You cannot be serious!
It's Tony with Lido Loca. Until the next time, we'll see you on the Lido. Bye.